What if I told you that the luxurious life of the Victorian elite was not a continual stream of leisure, but hard, exhausting work? When we conjure images of this era, we think of grand balls, opulent gowns, and seemingly endless tea parties. Yet behind this picture-perfect facade lay strict discipline, regimented schedules, and a daily anxiety about the potential for error. Imagine living in a world where the incorrect placement of a fork at dinner or an untimely visit could tarnish a reputation and cost a family a fortune. High society was a theater where each participant played a scripted role from dawn until dusk, with little room for deviation. In this exploration, you will learn about the unwritten rules of etiquette that mattered more than wealth or title, as we unravel the closely guarded secrets of Victorian high society. At the core of it all lies the illusion of idleness, masking the hard work that defined the lives of its aristocrats. Particularly for women, life was governed by a stringent schedule that allowed for scant personal freedom. Days were meticulously scheduled down to the minute, everything planned from the moment they awoke to when they finally retired at night. Maintaining this strict routine was essential for the survival of their complex social world, a relentless machine requiring constant adherence to societal norms. Idleness was but a facade, hiding the ceaseless labor of management and conformity that defined their existence. The life of a Victorian lady. The primary work of the lady of the house began immediately after breakfast, a meal that signaled the transition into the chores of the day. She would meet with the housekeeper to discuss the day's menu, plan lunches and dinners for the week ahead, and ensure that the kitchen was in perfect order to receive guests. In addition to culinary tasks, the lady was charged with managing dozens of servants, overseeing the household, and maintaining purity in the pantries and wine cellars. Her knowledge had to be comprehensive, requiring her to be acutely aware of everything from the linens to the condition of the silverware and porcelain sets. A single oversight in household management could have catastrophic repercussions, potentially damaging the family's standing in the community. Moreover, etiquette was not simply a set of guidelines. It was an unbreakable code that defined their daily interactions. Every meal, every gathering, every ritual contained layers of social norms that dictated behavior. A lady's schedule. A lady's day was a well-structured routine designed to maintain the household and its legacy. Mornings often began with her rising before the sun. After dressing, which could take up a significant part of the morning thanks to the elaborate attire, she would engage in a series of duties designed to uphold the family's status. Her morning often included 1. Correspondence. Each day would bring a fresh cache of letters and invitations. The lady was responsible for responding to each one, adhering to the strictest etiquette. Missing a reply or failing to convey gratitude for an invitation could lead to social condemnation, reputational damage, or even the cessation of critical social and business relationships. 2. Supervision of staff. She would often hold brief meetings with key members of her household to ensure everything was operating smoothly. This could include discussions with her housekeeper about staff performance or the status of preparations for an upcoming social event. 3. Social calendar management. The lady had a special book where she recorded all visits, dinners, and social engagements. Careful planning was essential to prevent double booking and to ensure that every important acquaintance received proper attention. A single mistake could result in a diplomatic incident within high society. The men's responsibilities, a male perspective. While much of the household management fell to the lady, the men of the Victorian era had their own set of defined roles that demanded immense discipline and dedication. The head of the family was responsible for the management of estates that could be scattered throughout the country. Estate management and politics. His duties involved 1. Oversight of finances. The head of the household was deeply engaged in monitoring investments and managing the family wealth, necessitating a solid understanding of agriculture, economics, and finance. 2. Political engagement. A gentleman was expected to participate actively in the political arena, attending meetings in Parliament and engaging in local government discussions. Their involvement not only preserved their family's influence but also served to bolster their reputations as responsible and contributing members of society. 3. Asterisk regular attire changes asterisk. Changing outfits throughout the day was a well-accepted practice for gentlemen. A typical day might require him to change clothes up to 6 times, with each outfit specifically crafted for activities ranging from breakfast to evening dinner. The elaborate nature of male fashion was not merely for aesthetics, but rather a reflection of one's status and ability to navigate societal expectations. The description of daily routines. Each step of the day was choreographed with precision. The process of dressing for both men and women was lengthy and needed assistance, particularly for women whose dresses involved layers of intricate materials. The dressing ritual for a lady. The dressing ritual for a Victorian woman encompassed several distinct steps and layers. 1. Foundation garments asterisk. The day would begin with the assistance of a maid to help the lady don essential undergarments, including a thin underskirt. 2. The corset asterisk. Central to achieving the desired fashionable silhouette was the corset. This garment, typically made from durable fabric and reinforced with whale bones or steel stays, was laced tightly, sometimes leading to difficulty in breathing and movement. The maid would use her foot pressed against her mistress's back to tighten the laces, which could be uncomfortable and time-consuming. 3. Volume underneath asterisk. Following the corset, a series of layered skirts would be added to create width and volume. During the mid-century, this would involve the use of a crinoline, a hoop skirt designed to support the shape, which could often hinder mobility. 4. Final dress asterisk. The actual dress comprised of a bodice and skirt made from heavy silks, velvets, and adorned with trims. Like lace and beads, was often lavish and required fit that adhered to the latest fashion set by Parisian designers. 5. Accessories asterisk. Each outfit was completed with accessories that might include jewelry, gloves, and headpieces, further heightening the visual impact. The time devoted to correspondence. In addition to the considerable time dedicated to dressing, each day demanded immense effort in managing correspondence. Every morning would bring in dozens of letters from family, friends, and acquaintances. This mail was crucial to sustaining social networks and managing invitations or endorsements. 1. Daily ritual asterisk. The lady of the house would quickly gather her letters and sort through them. Invitations to balls, dinner parties, and other events required immediate attention. The etiquette dictated that responses must be sent the same day. 2. Strategic decision-making asterisk. Determining which invitations to accept or decline was a significant aspect of maintaining one's social standing. A refusal could only be afforded with a practical reason, while accepting 2 invitations for the same evening was unthinkable and could lead to catastrophic social repercussions. 3. Financial accountability asterisk. In addition to social correspondence, many letters brought bills and invoices from tradesmen, requiring careful examination and subsequent communication with the head of the household regarding financial management. The intricacies of managing the social calendar. A lady's complete control over her social calendar could serve as a double-edged sword. While it positioned her as the central social figure, it also bore immense responsibility. 1. Event planning asterisk. Organization was essential, and she maintained a detailed book where she logged all invitations, appointments, and engagements. Overlapping invitations could lead to ire among peers and signal a failure to uphold societal norms. 2. Diplomatic nuances asterisk. Understanding the delicate politics of social engagement was crucial. A slight could lead to being cut, a term used to describe social ostracization that could haunt one's status for years. Social rituals, public engagements, and leisure activities. Even leisure time in high society was structured. Visits to theaters and operas were far more than entertainment. They were opportunities to showcase status and maintain one's public persona. 1. Public appearances asterisk. Aristocrats were under constant public scrutiny. Whether strolling in Hyde Park or attending a charity gala, every action was evaluated and discussed in society's upper echelons. 2. The importance of being seen asterisk. Leisure activities were infused with duties. Visiting the opera wasn't merely to enjoy a performance but to engage in a complex array of social interactions. Ladies had to perfect their habits of observation and display, ensuring they engaged with acquaintances and showcased refinement in their behavior. The hidden workforce, servants and the hierarchy. In large Victorian estates, up to 50 staff members were necessary to maintain the comforts of the aristocrats. This invisible army comprised a dedicated workforce, ensuring that every aspect of their employer's life was meticulously managed. 1. Household structure. At the top of this hierarchy were the butler and housekeeper, whose roles were critical in managing the other staff and ensuring efficient household operation. The butler. The butler was the chief servant, directly overseeing male staff and coordinating service during meals and social events. His authority was unrivaled, and in many ways he functioned as the family's right hand, maintaining an intricate understanding of both household needs and the social calendar. The housekeeper. The housekeeper, conversely, managed the domestic staff and was chiefly responsible for cleanliness, supply management, and the overall logistical operations of the household. She maintained a detailed record of inventory and reported directly to the lady of the house. 2. Servant dynamics. Below the housekeeper were the personal servants. The butler was responsible for a gentleman's wardrobe, while the lady's maid managed clothing and adornments for the lady. The complexity of women's fashion meant that the maid's tasks were often arduous, requiring an intimate knowledge of dresses, hairstyles, and jewelry. The fashion obligation. Appearance versus comfort. Fashion dictated not only appearance but also social status. The next chapter will delve into the sacrifices made for beauty and the hidden truths behind the extravagant attire. 1. A strict social code. The Victorian era's fashion was defined by stringent social codes. Styles shifted frequently, forcing women to adapt to the latest trends or face societal reprisals. Falling behind the current fashion was akin to acknowledging financial unavailability or a perceived lack of taste. 2. The corset's role. The central component of a woman's midday attire was the corset, a tightly fitted garment, embodying the era's ideals of femininity. Engineered for an exaggerated silhouette, it was both an object of admiration and a source of discomfort. 3. The dressing ritual. Each day began with a tedious process of donning multiple layers, from the thin undergarments to the elaborate outer dresses. The skills required to navigate this ritual were typically passed down through generations of maids and familial practices. The weight of fashion. Layered attire. Victorian fashions required an immense investment in material and design, creating a layered appearance that was both stunning and heavy. 1. The use of structure. Multiple layers added not just volume to the dress but also complexity to one's movements. Early in the era, the crinoline was favored, an imposing frame of steel hoops that created a striking silhouette, albeit at the cost of mobility. 2. Evolution to the bustle. By the later Victorian period, the crinoline evolved into the bustle, introducing a new method of enhancing volume at the back of the dress while maintaining a relatively flat front. This evolution mirrored social changes at the time, reflecting broader shifts in societal norms and expectations. 3. Decoration and style. Dresses were made of costly fabrics like silk and velvet, often richly adorned with intricate patterns of lace, beadwork, and embroidery, reflecting the latest Parisian designs. These embellishments were a testament to one's dedication to following trends and to the family's overall status. Conclusion. The arrival of morning mail. The culmination of daily anticipation was the arrival of the morning mail decisive letters that dictated social calendars and set the tone for the coming days. 1. Significance of correspondence. For the Victorian elite, morning mail represented not only communication but also expectation. Letters carried invitations to events, news of social standings, or potential networking opportunities that could redefine relationships within the social hierarchy. 2. Family gatherings. Breakfast served as both a meal and a strategic meeting. Families gathered around the dining table, engaging in light conversation with the head of the household, often reading from the morning newspapers, particularly the Times, which served as both a news source and a symbol of status. 3. Asterisk social dynamics at breakfast asterisk. Unlike formal dinners with strict decorum, breakfast was typically casual. It allowed for discussions around household matters, social arrangements, and an opportunity for news about their acquaintances. Wrapping up, your thoughts as we dissect this intricate world of Victorian high society. We invite you to ponder, does this demanding lifestyle resonate more as tedious work or privileged existence? We would greatly appreciate your thoughts. Please share your opinions in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights into this fascinating historical period.